According to Mook Squad's report, gray space entities have become active again recently, causing the area around the Abyss Current to lose stability quickly. We haven't confirmed the causes of these changes, but this is definitely of great urgency.
With all due respect, Conroe and I are very concerned about the changes in the Abyss Current. We also tried to help improve dimensional stability of the surrounding areas through a timestamp. However, it came to our attention that the space-time fluctuation there was aligned with the Abyss Current. To put it another way, those areas may become Abyss Currents at any time, and this expansion will continue. If the Abyss Current can't be pacified completely, the entire underwater world would become part of a massive Abyss Current one day in the worst scenario.
Before the situation gets worse, we must find a way to control the Abyss Current once and for all. However,
leave the job of stabilizing the space-time around the Abyss Current to us, Fiona. We have developed a device capable of stabilizing space-time using the technology provided by District 9. We hope this can hinder the Abyss Current's expansion for some time. Dr. Rubilia has some unique opinions on how to close the Abyss Current. Miss Lon, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lyra, the Special Counsel of District 7. I'm here to assist with the underwater Abyss Current.
The pleasure is mine, Miss Lyra. And this is?
My name is Rubilia. Pleased to meet you, Miss Lan.
Dr. Rubilia is an expert in gray space entities and has made great achievements in many fields.
It seems the doctor has had some unusual experiences in the past.
Indeed, I had some very unusual experiences in the past, which have given me a better understanding of gray space entities. The intelligence I have acquired is of such great importance that how I exist matters little.
I can't deny that, but the doctor's words are trustworthy. And I believe the following information provided by the doctor can testify to her position. We have developed some protective gear to conceal the doctor's breath. This allows her to move freely within a certain range without being detected by gray space entities. You have nothing to worry about.
Okay, let's hear what the doctor has to say.
I was told that Miss Lan and your party broke through the barrier into Vera through a device called the timestamp.
Yes. A timestamp can adjust space-time fluctuations, either distorting it further or restoring its original form. We closed the Abyss Current at Somerset Isle by correcting the order of the space-time using a timestamp.
I see. Is the timestamp probably related to the Black Stone in any way? Their materials seem very similar.
The doctor is referring to the Black Stones widely distributed in the confounding abyss, which is an expansive underground space where the law of materials is way beyond our knowledge. Evidence suggests that it was the ruins of some alien. The timestamp sounds very similar to these Black Stones. It's safe to presume that Domain 9 also has access to Black Stones, and perhaps a better understanding of this material.
Black Stones? Let me think. The doctor must be talking about the Black Jade, which can affect the stability of space-time. We made the timestamp out of it to make better use of it. The Black Jade is indeed a product of another civilization. During our confrontation with gray space entities, we gradually gained a better understanding of the civilization, but our knowledge is still limited. If more information could be obtained on that intelligent civilization, we would definitely have a better chance against gray space entities. And vice versa. It was exactly why we ventured out into the outside world this time. Space-time was disturbed by this Abyss Current, which presented us with an opportunity.
What Miss Lan just said seems relevant to some of the shattered leads in my head. I'm comfortable making some guesses. The Abyssant can exert influence on the space-time barrier of Domain 9 through its field ability. It can call more gray space entities via the Abyss Current. This is consistent with the information I've acquired from the Hive Consciousness, which gives me reason to believe that it is responsible for the Abyss Current. Black Stones have a similar effect. That's why the Abyss Current at Somerset Isle could be closed with a timestamp, but the situation underwater is quite different. I'm afraid the Abyss Current is not the only thing that interferes with that sector. I suspect that the space-time there may have always been unstable, and gray space entities are using this to their advantage. The timestamp alone can't change the space-time shaped by these two forces. So another cause of this space-time's instability becomes a key breakthrough point for us.
There's another force that is affecting space-time? What could it be?
I'm not sure. It could be a hidden abyssant, undiscovered Blackstone ruins, or something completely beyond our knowledge. Obviously, the potential risk is unpredictable, but we don't have a safer choice here.
How exactly does the Doctor plan to identify this cause?
I will try to make an impact on the entire area by leading the energy inside the Abyss Current with the abilities of gray space entities. If my conjecture is correct, this cause, affected by the flow of energy, would produce an abnormal space-time fluctuation. Miss Lyra will have gears set up to detect its location.
Okay, prepare for departure.
I can feel a surge of energy inside the Abyss Current, and the Hive Mother has grown more frantic, running out of patience with the current situation. It's anxiously waiting for the offspring to come to its rescue via the abyss current. We don't have much time. Are you ready? Once the jammer is removed, those gray space entities will be aware of my presence immediately. We will keep you safe. Okay, let's begin.
Rubilia, how do you feel now?
I'm okay. Don't worry, it worked. Next we wait to hear from Miss Lyra.
Lyra, we've arrived at the entrance to the target location. It appears to be an abnormal space that reminds me of the confounding abyss.
Roger that. Go ahead and explore the surrounding area. The tech department is keeping a close eye on you.
Is it really the Blackstone ruins?
I didn't receive any relevant reports. This is indeed a result of that space-time fluctuation. If these ruins are similar in nature to the confounding abyss, we must be extra careful. A small mistake could lead to a replay of the tragic past. Moreover, the extent of the space-time fluctuation's impact on the Grand Sea is not yet clear. Inspections and evaluations must be carried out immediately to reveal and eliminate hidden dangers.
Understood. We got this.
I believe our timestamp could help with the Blackstone ruins. Let me give it a try.
Hello? Can you hear me? The communication signal was compromised for unknown reasons just now. You were on and off. How is everything?
Ms. Lan has unlocked the Blackstone ruins using a timestamp. We are going to investigate.
The signal fluctuation might be a result of its interference, which means you've successfully activated the entrance to the ruins. Once inside the ruins, you might lose contact with us. Be very careful.
Okay, we'll bear that in mind.
Blackstone ruins. Another force that affects space-time stability. Let's uncover the mystery!
Lyra? Lyra? Communication is cut off. The sensor devices we have brought here seem to be malfunctioning.
The laws followed here are far beyond our understanding. I kind of expected the instruments to malfunction.
I don't feel gray space entities. We are safe here for now.
Let's stay close to one another and advance carefully.
What's this?
Some sort of control panel?
Something similar was also present in the Blackstone ruins of Domain 9. But we don't know much about it other than some preliminary speculations. Some ruins in Domain 9 have been damaged. The device might be malfunctioning as a result. The timestamp is resonating with this device? The Blackstone ruins in Vera and Domain 9. We might be able to make some further discoveries about it here.
Look, the things up ahead. Are those images of us?
Move closer for a better look.
It looks like a mirror, but it doesn't reflect what we do. Shall we imitate their actions? Or should I say, ours?
Let's try it out. Look, there are also similar images behind us.
This happened not too long ago.
It has kept a full record of our movement since we entered Blackstone ruins, which might be a cue. The image in front of us echoes it from afar. This might be us in the future.
So the ones in front of us are from the future, while the ones behind us are from the past. And those in the middle are us at present?
If the present us imitates the actions of the future us, then the future in the mirror will become the future in reality. This seems to make sense, but I'm already lost.
Incredible. They may have invented some device to record our past, but how exactly would they show us our future?
This might be the result of space-time's instability. The so-called past, present, and future are likely coexisting here. To answer whys and hows might be beyond our ability, but we can give it a try based on our conjectures.
We might be able to move forward by imitating the future us. I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these gray space entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan. I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these gray space entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan. Is this a totem? They want us to see this?
I have seen similar totems in Domain 9. Similar, but different. They probably have different meanings in different black stone ruins.
Is it a planet? Or peaks and troughs? What are they trying to tell us?
Don't you find that eye symbol similar to the one in the confounding abyss?
It might be some kind of symbol of this alien So far, this civilization doesn't seem hostile toward us. We can even use these unusual creations they've left behind.
I'd love to know what aliens have...
But these black stones engraved with totems are left here. They ultimately still perished in the dust.
Another totem.
For some reason, this reminds me of Mororia. It hangs above the confounding abyss. The eye, just as the pattern presents.
Is this just a coincidence?
I guess some coincidences are actually inevitable. Just a guess.
Are you suggesting another possibility? These totems are not relics of the past, but a record of our development and transition. In other words, they've been watching us.
In this case, we must prepare ourselves for the day when we finally face them. I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these gray space entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan.
I'm so confused. Those tentacle-looking things. Could they be gray space entities?
Could it be an implication of the development and evolution of gray space entities? They grow, expand, override, and encroach, Perfectly in line with what we know about the gray space entities. I don't know for how long this alien civilization has coexisted with gray space entities. If they were doomed to perish,
I've seen this pattern in another Blackstone ruin. In Domain 9, we would interpret this as suppression and sealing, which is the primary purpose of many Blackstone ruins.
Interesting. Could these patterns indicate the function of the Blackstone ruins? Could the ruins here have 4 different functions? Or is it just a summary? Like a showroom that displays and explains?
I wish there was some clearer explanation.
are we back safely?
Lynn, can you hear me?
Communication seems to be up and going again as soon as we leave the ruins. How is it?
We've just received an update from the monitoring department. The stability of the spacetime under the Grand Sea is improving steadily. This must be related to what you did inside the ruins.
Good news.
Mr. Conroe also got in touch with us not too long ago, sharing some unexpected changes to the Abyss current that have come to his attention. He's waiting for you over there. I believe he has something very important to discuss.
Thank you. We'll be there shortly. Sorry about the wait, Conroe.
It doesn't bother me, but the guys at the other end of the Celestial Gate might not be able to sit still. We've stayed a bit too long. You must be worried.
Yeah, it's time to go back.
Coincidentally, while you were away at Blackstone Ruins, I noticed some interesting changes in the Abyss Current. For example, the gray space entities around the Abyss Current are no longer drawn to it, and the space-time collapse under the sea stopped abruptly. I assume these were all caused by what you did there. I guess there is some kind of an energy pulse derived from Blackstone Ruins, which has neutralized the Abyss Current's disruptive force. In other words, we can now use a timestamp to
This is too risky.
We don't have a safer option now. The Abyss Current's impact on space-time won't cease to exist. Everything inside the Abyss Current is unknown to us. If this is our own... Don't worry. I prefer...
It sounds rather stiff. Keep in touch.
So, I'll set out to explore inside the Abyss Current. See you around.
Archon Larson, we successfully located Blackstone Ruins and revealed its entrance through a timestamp. We explored inside and managed to reboot Blackstone Ruins, which exerted influence on the Abyss Current, stabilizing the underwater spacetime. Mr. Conroe believes this Abyss Current, under the control of the timestamp, could be a link between Domain 9 and Vera.
Not only that, he has set out to verify this himself.
If Mr. Conroe could verify this conjecture on this trip, we would be able to establish a stable connection with Domain 9 through the Abyss Current. And more cooperation could be carried out between Domain 9 and Hykros to tackle the potential threats posed by gray space entities. Lyra, continue monitoring the Abyss Current and the Blackstone Ruins. We need to learn more about how the Blackstone and gray space entities affect each other.
That's right. We're already working on it.
This series of emergencies that have threatened the safety of the people of Vera is over for now. Fiona, Lyra, Lynn, Miss Lon from Domain 9, Miss Shirley, and the Executor, thank you for your service. That's all for today.
The crisis caused by the Abyss Current has not yet completely subsided, but it's largely considered under control. The daily order has been gradually restored in Inners. I'm confident that soon everything will be back to normal. Thank you for all your hard work.
We're glad to be of help. Although this incident has come to an end, we will pay close attention to its development here.
Lynn, are you also heading back to Meroria? You guys are always together.
Actually, I plan to stay in Inners a bit longer. Ruby is doing really well. Archon Larson has released her from observation and put her back in my care. I didn't have much time for her lately. I'd like to bring her here, to make it up to her a little.
That's great news. Would you do me the honor of planning your visit? It just so happens that the Inners Oceanography Research Lab is currently open to the public. Would you be interested in a tour together? Some of the lab's most precious collections are on exhibition. I'd like to invite you both to enjoy the unique charm of the Grand Sea.
Thank you, Archon Fiona.
Don't be a stranger. Call me Fiona. Great. Lynn and I will see you at the Oceanography Research Lab.
It's a deal. Fiona, I haven't seen you for so long!
It's been a while, Ruby. Is this your first time to Inners? What do you think?
The underwater world is so pretty. I saw a lot of wonderful fish.
Really? I think you will see more brilliant sea creatures soon.
Yes, I'm over the moon. Lynn, please.
Can't wait. Excellent. Executor, Shirley, let's go.
The aquarium.
Hey! The great whale shark is coming! Clank!
Riding a whale? Lynn, I don't think it's very nice.
What's this?
I knew it was Ginono.
You look troubled, Fiona, which is very unusual.
Everyone in Inners knows how mischievous this kid is. No parents allow their children to play with her. She's pretty much all by herself. Sometimes I try to look after her a little more and teach her some manners, but I just don't have much time for this. Her behavior is getting worse and worse. But can we blame her?
I see. Shall we try something different this time?
You mean Ruby?
You're right. Riding on the back of an exhibit might upset the staff in the exhibition hall. Do you have a plan?
Maybe I could ask her nicely to come down?
You got this, Ruby.
Uh-huh. My name is Ruby. Do you want to come down and play with— forgot to say, sorry, I mean,
Are you talking to— I see! You're also into adventures! My name's Ginono. Haven't seen you— The great whale shark is my— If you would like a ride on the great whale shark, then you'll enjoy the commanding view. Up here, I can
wow.
check out its massive mouth. It can definitely take us down in one gulp.
According to this, it's very gentle.
Oh no! Fiona!
Lynn?
Good idea. Go. It's wonderful that you're making friends, Ruby. Despite all the ups and downs, Ruby's life is gradually getting back on track.
It's a pity that the doctor couldn't come with us.
I understand, but now is not the time to reveal everything to Ruby, and to dispel the haze that hovers above them, and keep for her. Being able to watch over Ruby from a distance, like before, is enough, and I'll be there with them. Always.
Look how long its arms are! And it can eject the cloud of ink to just— By the way, do you play—
Is it really okay?
I'll teach you!
Would it be possible for Ruby to visit Inners? It's truly astonishing how fast two children could bond.
Yes, I guess I'll become a frequent visitor. Fiona, don't get sick of me too quickly.
Are you sure?
But the most complex problem has yet to be resolved.
Exactly. The Abyss Current, the Black Stone, and the Hive Mother. Darn it. All these things beyond our knowledge came one after another, and I feel we are sinking deeper into the vortex. Now we must take each step cautiously. As the head of Inners, I must save more for a rainy day.
This is a mink whale. Isn't it pretty?
It's cute.
It's much smaller, not like those massive. If it was slightly bigger. Don't.
I didn't expect to see so many wonderful sea creatures in Inners. Thank you for having me.
Well worth the trip.
Executor and Shirley, I know you are probably not expecting to hear this here, but I really am grateful for your dedication and hard work. It's not your duty to fight against gray space entities, but you have dedicated yourselves to this dangerous operation. Your contribution to solving this crisis caused by gray space entities is undoubtedly remarkable. Honestly, I don't think we could have saved the situation time and again without your full support. Please accept my sincere gratitude and warm regards.
Hey, no big deal.
This is an ichthyosaur, and that is a Symbospondylus. That's all. Let's go inside.
Is that it?
What's so interesting about two big rocks? If you really want to know, the fossil belongs to the order Ichthyosauridae. Okay, done.
Did you just run out?
I guess so. Although I didn't expect this. Would you like to continue with the tour?
I think it would be better to confirm where the two of them have gone.
We better hurry and catch up with them before Ginono takes Ruby to the island.
Forget the introductions. Ginono? Hey, Spark! Come say hello.
Terrific! You have so many close friends. And this is great! So many new recruits in one day.
Ginono?
It's been a long day.
Shall we take a photo together before you go? Spark can help. Right, Spark?
Great idea!
Lynn, do you want to join us?
Come on, let's join in the fun.
I'll count to 3, and everyone looks at Spark. 1, 2, 3, Spark!
Today's Inners trip has come to an end. Ruby, say goodbye to Ginono.
Bye, Ginono.
Me too! Come.
Next.
I'll bring Ruby back to Mororia. She's been yawning, but hopes I haven't noticed.
See you next time, Ruby.
Bye.
Thank you for coming. I hope you both had a worthy day. The crisis we are facing is far from over. We appreciate your ongoing support.
You are very welcome, Fiona.
I'll leave you to it. Have a good rest. I wish for more peaceful days like this.
We will keep fighting for this.
I pray for good news from Mr. Conroe, and I will reach out again.
I will.